Well, just because you use it as a rack for the clothing doesn't mean you can't take it for a ride. So yeah, I've decided it's time to start taking my bike for a ride again, and I've just done 11 kilometers. So yeah, I'll be doing this every day and getting fit. Yes, the cat has got a mattress with a warm blanket, and it's only cutest cat in the world that is still on here. All the others have gotten up, and yeah, their bed is not made yet. But the dogs as well, their bed is also not made yet. And no, I'm not going to show you my bed because it's also not made yet. But getting ready to go and pick up more lawn in Johannesburg. I'm going to take my bakkie, that's what we call it in South Africa. It's like a truck, and I'm going to take it and go and hire a trailer and then quickly go and pick it up from the warehouse where they keep it for me. And Diego is just coming to see what am I up to. Yes, I'm going to go fetch the lawn right now. Well, if you're in South Africa, you need a bakkie. And this is the perfect bakkie. I've checked them all and I just love it. It is a little old already, although doesn't matter. It's got low mileage and it is perfect. And I love the color. Okay, it needs a wash. Looks a little bad, but it's got a 6-liter V8 and it's strong. And I'm able to pull a full load of synthetic lawn on a trailer with it. So I remember the first time I hired a trailer, I didn't have this, and then I found it in the car. It comes with, and if you're ever going to do this for the electrical connection, you need to have this plug, and it normally comes with the car. And also the tow bar, we're going to attach it now, and then we'll just hook it up, and it's great. Nice thing about removing it, because if it is right over here, believe me, you hit your leg against that and it is terrible. So then remove it and put it back when you need it. Everything is hooked up and ready to go and load it, but my bakkie is a little dirty. I'm gonna wash it when I get back, but I'm just gonna clean the windshield first, and that'll make it much easier to just be safe. And I'm on my way at last. One thing you have to realize about South Africa, or the area where we are in, we are quite at a high altitude, and it gets dry during the winter and the whole place burns down. And this part has not burned down yet. We'll see next week. Oh no, it did. There you can see it. So the whole place gets dry, burns down. There's a golf course over there, beautiful golf course. If you're on that fairway or greens, you will not believe that you are right next to this. So it's one thing that you have to get used to. In the winter time, the place gets ugly. There's no other word of putting it. It looks terrible. But when the summer comes out, everything gets green and it looks better. Well, this is the wild that everybody is talking about right out there. And now imagine any animal living there. They have to deal with the place burning down. And there's companies around here, but it's a company right in the wild. So it's difficult to explain it to people what the empty spaces between all the areas that has been developed ends up like. This is just a road going to the highway. So yeah, I'm going to be getting onto the highway that goes to Johannesburg. I'm actually going to a place called Germiston. That's just a town a little further, but it's basically the south of Johannesburg. And well, I'm going to be stuck behind that tanker, but he will stay on the side and I'll just pass him. But yeah, that's where I'm going to go load the lawn.
Turn left, then take the motorway.
Okay, I'll do exactly that. That's a nice thing about having a V8 6-liter with a lot of torque. You can overtake and you can get away from the trucks and the heavy vehicles on the road. And yeah, so I'm on my way to Johannesburg. We've got beautiful highways in South Africa. They are perfect. Just look at this. This was built the other day, and I remember they tried to get it finished for the 2010 World Cup, and they did, but it was a big mission to get it all done, and they had a hard time. But yeah, well, highways are perfect. Just sometimes in peak hours it's a little crowded, but otherwise condition is perfect. Just look at this. I don't think people realize how good the road quality is. There is a boat. It's not a boat, it's a shopping mall. It's been there for about 15 years. I'm just gonna pass this guy. I don't want to pressure him. He's on a bike. Oh, that's a scooter. But yeah, and then you've got golf courses, and these dams and water activities being done on these dams, and all of these dams are connected except the one in Brakpan. That is why it's called Brakpan, because it's a bitter pan. That's what it actually means. These are all connected. That's a hotel over there. Yeah, so we basically got everything that people have overseas. I think South Africa is very misunderstood sometimes. We're actually, I don't know if you can call it a third world country if you are living according to first world rules. But yeah, this is what it is like. It's there's a golf course over there, and it's a very nice country to live in.
100 meters, you have reached your destination.
I've been coming to this place for 10 years and I
You
still
have
don't
reached
know
your
where it
destination.
is. I don't know if they just change it a lot, but luckily I've got my GPS, so okay, I don't know which place it is, but oh, there it is. Okay. Here is some of my lawn. We're gonna load it up now with a forklift. This makes it so much easier. This is a warehouse where it's been kept in, and yeah, I've still got quite a lot of synthetic lawn available, but yeah, taking some home for the tigers. En dan die 20 mal ook die lange. Ja. And then one of the black ones. Now that is why I don't keep this stuff always at my house, because you can't just do this. This is quite industrial, and people don't realize how heavy these rolls of lawn is. But that's about 300 kilograms right there, and you need some power to transport it around. You need to have some skill to operate that. Take this out safely. There it goes. And loading the first one. Now, last time I did this, when we got home, I had to pull them apart, and we had too many on here, and they wedged themselves in there, and it can be quite difficult to remove them afterwards. But yeah, that's how you learn every single time how to do it better the next time around. Second one, this is one of the shorter types. This is the 20mm lawn. That's more general purpose. The one that I've got there in the blue, that is the 30 I can't even remember if it's 30 or 35 millimeters. 30. And that is the one I've been putting in by the tigers because of that cushioning effect. It's got that curl between the fibers, and that just makes it a bit more softer. And I had that made exactly on spec according to one that I've got by accident, and then I tested it and I loved it, and the tigers loves it as well. So I like to find things out by accident, and then I am able to learn from it. There you can see the curl that is between the fibers, and this one does not have that, and this is the 20 millimeter and that is the 30 millimeters. So yeah, a lot of stuff that you have to learn about synthetic lawn as well. So the forklift was stuck inside there. That shows you how heavy these are. Just holding it down with another forklift and it's done. And we're done. On my way home, just gonna reverse this trailer out of here. Well, see you guys back at the house. When I came past here just now, I saw the guys there busy making the fire. And now, just look at it. But why? I don't know. Maybe they just gold. But I don't think so. On my way home, those are the gantries for the toll system that they've installed here in South Africa, but it's not a huge success because people were using these roads for free, and then they just installed it, and there's rumors of the money going out of the country, and oh, there's a lot of things around that. So yeah, toll systems on the roads, and it's a huge system that was placed in here. It cost a lot of money. Then you start realizing it's not about providing a service anymore. It's about regulating everything that makes money these days in South Africa. It's all about regulations. It's not about manufacturing. It's not about servicing or providing a service. It's just regulating things and charging people, making out invoices and claiming the money. And yeah, it's sad to see that this has happened. But what can you do? That's the way people want it. Going through one of these toll gates, gantries, and they're recording everything. Well, I'll probably get the bill in the mail for driving through it, because I don't really drive that much, and if you don't, you tend to not register for these things, because why would you if you're going to drive this road 3 or 4 times a year? And I'll get it in the mail. I'll show it to you guys when I get it. We're offloading these things and we need someone to help us pull it, and Diego is helping us pulling it right over here. Okay, we're done. Going to go give back the trailer. Take me 5 minutes and I'll be back. And I'm back delivering the trailer. Was an easy task. It was a bit difficult getting it from the trailer, getting all those rolls off, but it's done, and now I have to go move them around. Luckily I got someone to help me today, and that's going to help a lot. Our whole town basically runs downwards towards the dam, and that is where the word Brakpan comes from. It's a pan, which is a dam, but it's water that stands still, and it is not drinkable. For instance, there's fish in it and so on, but in the last couple of years there was a plant, we call it jacintas in Afrikaans, but I don't think it's Afrikaans word, it's something else, but there they are. Look at that, on top of the water it has grown. It's just a water plant, but it's covered the whole dam, and it's brown at the moment. It looks terrible, although during the summer it's perfectly green, and it's not supposed to be green. It's a dam. There you can see the water. We used to play on these toys here when I was little. And my granddad was actually working here. There was a zoo and everything here. And there they are working with the machines to remove the, I think it's Hyacinthe or something like that they call it in English, but Hyacinthus is what they call it in Afrikaans. And yeah, they're trying to clean it up, but I came here to check it out once, and I came to the conclusion they're not going to be able to do it. It's going to stay because it's just too much. And I mean, look at the water there on the other side. How are you even going to get there? Never mind remove the stuff. So I think they're wasting their time doing anything to it. It is just too much. And what are they going to do with it once they've taken it out? It's almost impossible. Well, there's a way to do it. I know how to do it, but you don't even get a chance to talk to anyone and tell them how you do it, and they won't even believe me. So I've been watching it for 2 or 3 years, and well, let's see where it goes. I'll keep you guys updated once in a while what has happened and how, if they ever get it out. But yeah, just something that I just don't know where they're going to put it because those heaps are getting huge and it's just going to get bigger. They're basically farming with it now. But it's a job that you have to know how to handle. And no, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be successful in it. But in any case, gotta get home. Sissy's looking at her little baby. Yes, she is. She's the mother. Just look at the reaction. And they know each other well. They're having a little conversation, and if my hand is a bit jumpy, it's because Arnie's walking on my arm. They are just quickly catching up a little bit right there. Let me hold the camera with my other hand. That's it. Well, that's just to show you how she interacts with the little one. But she doesn't take her. But that's okay. Okay, she just took a lot of sweets. Marshmallows. Alright guys, I got some monkeys on my back. Hope you enjoyed that. Making sure all the cats are out. And you just see it over here. I just saw something. Oh, that's just light shining in from there, right on there. The sun entering inside here. Little hole. There's the cats. And they want to come through now. Okay, let's open up for them. Key is a little caught in here. There it is. There we go. And there he runs. He likes this. Already checking it out. Yeah, we just fitted it around that cycad over there. We just cut a hole in it the right size, pulled it over, brought the leaves through one by one. Enzo checking it out there as well. I didn't want to join it because that would leave 2 extra pieces there where they can just take it and pull it. Funny how they know exactly where to go and check. He does not want to walk on the sand. He's just checking everything. Cats everywhere, little opal and pikkewyn. Pikkewyn is the word for penguin in Afrikaans, and that's where I call him Pik, because they are normally black in color like he is with the white. Just looks like a penguin. Diego starting to run a little bit. Enzo just rubbing up against the fence. He's going to do his roll. Yeah, one of my friends playing with him and he had a bite on his hand before. But Enzo is, there's the roll that I was talking about. He loves doing that. Now if you look at this, there's no way you're going to say that tigers does not like the synthetic lawn. They love it. And I've tested this a few times, especially with the cats. I just placed a little piece inside the house and they are always lying on it. They love it. Let's see Diego again. These two with my sassy pants. Pikkewyn. Or Pik, like I always call it. Just look at him. He wants to hide away. He's playing. Well guys, that's it. It's starting to get dark again. Our days will start getting longer a little later in the month. On the 21st, that is when our days will start becoming longer again. Because at the moment, just after 5, 5:30, well then it starts getting dark. And yeah, so I've got less time to do everything during the day, but more time to do things during the night. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good day. So we are removing this blue part from the lawn because it is going to be a problem inside, and it tears and it is going to just make a mess like you see over there. And I'm quickly going to go close up the tigers so we can start trying to get another piece of the lawn cut. If we can do it today, why not? Just called Diego and he's going through to the other side. Enzo is there already, and I can close him up, quickly go and measure, and we've got the next one in. Right, gonna close up. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna put those posi drives in right now. It's a little late already, but I don't think Diego will take it. But there's 2 corners on the other side that he would rather take, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Just make sure everything is out, all the cats and the buckets, and then I can open up for the boys. Let's see where they are. There is Diego. Oh no, that's Enzo. Always so friendly. And he loves that lawn. He walks on it, and then I can see him changing his mind when he gets to the other side of the lawn. And he's very disappointed when it ends. So they will be able to walk a little further tonight.